Welcome to my channel. Worth Old Coins. Today is best, top 4 coins. One you want to miss. We're diving into the world of British Indian coins. Please don't skip this video. Let's get it started. Top 1. The 1894 1/4 anna is a bronze coin from the era of British India, minted during the reign of Queen Victoria, the first Empress of India. This coin stands as a historical token from a time when India was under deep colonial control, yet beginning to see the early signs of political awakening. Historical context: India in 1894. In 1858, after the Indian Rebellion of 1857, the British Crown took direct control over India from the East India Company. Queen Victoria was declared the Empress of India in 1876, and she ruled until her death in 1901. By 1894, India was an economic colony. Its resources, trade, and governance were all dictated by the British. The Indian National Congress had been founded in 1885, and early discussions about self-rule had begun. This coin was in circulation during a period of growing discontent but still firm British control. Coin design and appearance. The 1894 1/4 anna had a beautifully intricate design. Obverse, front. Bust of Queen Victoria facing left, wearing a royal diadem, crown. The word Empress reflects her title as the monarch of India. Reverse, back. Large central text, 1/4 anna India 1894. Surrounded by a detailed floral wreath, often considered a mix of British and Indian aesthetic styles. Coin specifications. Material, bronze. Weight, approximate, 5.67 grams. Diameter, around 25.4 millimeters. Edge, plain. Minted in Bombay, now Mumbai, and Calcutta, now Kolkata. Currency system. At the time, India followed the pre-decimal monetary system. 1 rupee equals 16 annas. 1 anna equals 4 pièces. 1 pièce equals 3 pies. Thus, 1/4 anna equals 1/64 of a rupee. This coin was used for day-to-day small transactions: tea, basic goods, food, transport, etc., especially among the working and rural classes. It was widely circulated and held practical significance. Cultural and political symbolism. Colonial influence. The coin clearly reflects the colonial power structure. Queen Victoria's image reinforced British authority. Cultural fusion. Despite its colonial origin, the coin's decorative wreath and script design show Indian artistic influence. Industrial manufacturing. Coins like these were minted in modern facilities in Bombay and Calcutta, showing the growing industrialization of British India. This coin was not just currency, it was propaganda in your pocket, reinforcing the British Crown's presence in everyday Indian life. Transition and historical value. The 1/4 anna series began in the early 19th century and continued into the early 20th. After Queen Victoria, coins started showing Edward VII from 1903 onward. The 1894 edition is especially significant because it's one of the late Victorian-era coins, just a few years before the 20th century began. Numismatic value today. These coins are popular with collectors, especially those focusing on British India or Victorian coins. The value depends on condition: fine, very fine, extremely fine, uncirculated. Mint origin: Bombay or Calcutta. Rarity and any errors in strike. Prices range from 50 Indian rupees to 1,000 Indian rupees plus, with well-preserved or rare varieties valued higher. Conclusion. The 1894 1/4 anna is more than just bronze. It's a symbol of a time when India was under foreign rule, yet slowly moving toward its own voice and future. It witnessed the days of Queen Victoria's empire, the rise of political thought, and the quiet strength of everyday Indians. To hold one is to hold a piece of history. Top 2. The 1/4 anna coin, minted in 1907, is a small but historically significant piece of India's colonial past. It was issued during the British Raj, a period when India was under direct rule of the British Crown, which began in 1858 and lasted until 1947. Historical background. By 1907, King Edward VII was the monarch of the United Kingdom and Emperor of India. After the death of Queen Victoria in 1901, Edward VII ascended the throne. Coins bearing his image were issued between 1903 and 1910. The coinage system in India at the time followed the pre-decimal format, which was based on the rupee, divided into 1 rupee equals 16 annas. 1 anna equals 4 pièces. 1 pièce equals 3 pies. So, a quarter anna was 1/64th of a rupee. Design and appearance. The 1907 1/4 anna was made of bronze. It typically had obverse, front the effigy of King Edward VII, with the legend Edward VII King and Emperor. Reverse, back the words 1/4 anna India 1907, surrounded by a decorative floral wreath or vine border, reflecting Indian aesthetics. The diameter was around 25.4 millimeters, and it weighed about 5.67 grams. Minting and circulation. These coins were struck at several mints, including Bombay and Calcutta. They were mass-produced and widely circulated, used daily by ordinary Indians for small transactions like buying food, tea, or local goods. 1,907 coins are considered relatively common but still cherished by collectors due to their age and historical context. Significance. The coin reflects a period of colonial control. India's economy, politics, and even its currency were controlled by the British. Cultural blend. British monarchs on coins but with Indian-styled floral patterns and local denomination names like Anna. Technological advancement. The mass minting of coins with standardized measurements was a sign of industrial progress under British rule. Numismatic value today. While not extremely rare, the 1907 1/4 anna is popular among collectors of colonial-era coins. Its value today depends on condition, grade, mint mark, some may be scarcer. Rarity, some years or variants are more collectible. A well-preserved, uncirculated coin might be worth a few hundred rupees to several thousand in today's collector's market. Conclusion. The 1907 1/4 anna coin is more than just a piece of bronze. It's a snapshot of a complex time in Indian history. It represents the reach of the British Empire, the fusion of Western and Indian styles, and the economic lives of early 20th century Indians. Today, it's valued both for its historical richness and its role in India's numismatic legacy. Top 3. The 1/4 anna India 1939 coin is a fascinating piece of British Indian numismatic history. Here's a comprehensive look at its background. Overview. Name: 1/4 anna. Year: 1939. Country: British India. Ruler: George VI, Emperor of India. Denomination: 1/4 anna. Metal: bronze. Weight: 4.85 grams. Diameter: 25.4 mm. Shape: round. Edge: plain. Mint: commonly Calcutta, no mint mark, sometimes Bombay, below date. Obverse, front, design. Features the crowned bust of King George VI, facing left. George VI King Emperor. Reverse, back, design. Denomination: 1/4 anna, written in English. Below that, India 1939. Surrounded by a decorative floral or vine-like border. Value also written in Urdu, Hindi, and Bengali scripts, representing India's diversity under British rule. Historical context. Issued under British colonial rule. At this time, India was still a British colony, and George VI was its emperor. Pre-independence coin. India would gain independence in 1947, so this coin is part of the last decade of colonial coinage. 1939 was also the start of World War II, which influenced minting activities across the British Empire. Rarity and value. Most 1939 1/4 anna coins are not rare, especially those from Calcutta Mint. Coins in mint condition or from Bombay Mint, with a dot below the date, may fetch a higher price. Value can range from 50 Indian rupees to several hundred rupees or more, depending on condition and mint. Collectible significance. This coin is popular among collectors for its historical value and representation of British rule in India. It marks a key transition period before Indian independence and the end of monarchic coinage. Top 4. The 1/4 anna coin of 1940 holds significant historical value, coming from a time when India was still under British rule, yet on the brink of monumental change. It reflects the political, social, and economic conditions of colonial India during World War II and just 7 years before independence. Historical context: India in 1940. By 1940, King George VI was the Emperor of India, having taken over after the abdication of his brother, Edward VIII, in 1936. George VI's reign saw tremendous global and domestic upheaval. World War II was raging. Britain declared war on Germany in 1939 and dragged India into the conflict without consulting Indian leaders. The Quit India movement would soon rise, 1942, as India's push for independence intensified. Economically, India was under pressure, supplying resources and troops for the British war effort, causing inflation and civil unrest. In this backdrop, even a small coin like the quarter anna carries rich historical symbolism. Coin design and appearance. The 1941 quarter anna was made of bronze and typically had the following features. Obverse, front. The crowned bust of King George VI facing left. The inscription, George VI King Emperor. Reverse, back. The denomination in English, 1 quarter anna India 1940. Surrounded by a beaded or floral border. Some coins also had the value inscribed in Persian and Hindi in later years, but this 1940 issue usually didn't. Specifications. Diameter, 25.4 mm. Weight, 5.7 grams. Metal, bronze. Minted in Bombay and Calcutta mints. Economic and social significance. The quarter anna was part of the pre-decimal system, where 1 rupee equals 16 annas. 1 anna equals 4 pièces. 1 pièce equals 3 pies. So, 1 quarter anna equals 1/64th of a rupee. This coin would be used for everyday small purchases, tea, snacks, newspaper, or travel fare. It was a common man's coin, reflecting how the average Indian lived, worked, and survived during wartime scarcity. Production and variants. The coin was minted in high volumes, primarily in Bombay and Calcutta. Some coins may have small mint marks indicating the origin. The British authorities continued traditional designs but gradually experimented with changing inscriptions, fonts, and stylization. In later years, the quarter anna design became more Indianized, especially post-1947. Transition and discontinuation. The 1 quarter anna denomination was officially discontinued after 1947, when India gained independence. The Indian monetary system was later decimalized in 1957, where the rupee was divided into 100 paise instead of annas. Thus, the 1940 quarter anna represents one of the last chapters of colonial coinage in India, a relic from a system about to vanish. Numismatic value today. The 1940 quarter anna is not extremely rare, but collectors value it based on condition. Uncirculated coins fetch higher prices. Mint marks and errors, die variations, off-center strikes. Historical context. Coins from wartime are often more valued. Prices range from 20 Indian rupees to 500 Indian rupees plus, depending on these factors. High-grade or error coins may be worth more. Conclusion. The 1 quarter anna of 1940 is more than just a coin. It's a mirror into the everyday life of a colonized nation on the brink of revolution and freedom. Holding it is like touching history, a time when Indians were demanding independence and the world was engulfed in war. It is a silent witness to political struggle, economic hardship, and the spirit of a people ready to shape their own destiny. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos.